Your team wins! 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 Your team wins!
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I have a little speech prepared. I've had a love affair with New York since 1976. Even as an 8-year-old, I knew I was living in the greatest city in the world. New York has been good to me. It is why it pains me profoundly to see the drastic decline in the past 5 years. And we are continuing in the wrong direction. There is a supermajority in Albany, which has meant that extreme policies are passed with no need for negotiations. It often takes compromises from both sides of the aisle to make laws better. We, the people, win when there is more balance, and that's why we need to break the supermajority. It is possible. It takes me winning the seat. On Tuesday, 1,000 illegal immigrants gathered at City Hall to advocate for more services and work permits for themselves. Last month, we began handing out debit cards loaded with $1,200 and refilled monthly to migrant households. This new program will cost us $53 million. This is on top of the $12,000 a month that taxpayers are already spending on each migrant in our system. That is double what most New Yorkers make in wages. And we have to pay taxes, we have to pay for our own housing, and food and transportation. This is not a sustainable policy. While we're diverting our tax revenues to these newcomers, our property taxes have gone up by 10%. Gas prices are now in the mid-3s. Con Edison will hike its rates by 18% in the next couple of years. And we have the new congestion tax looming over us. Public safety has not recovered from the defund the police movement. The progressive cashless bail and discovery laws passed in 2019 still haven't been amended to protect our innocent citizens. Recent studies have shown that letting criminals be released without bail has increased repeat crimes. Now, do we really need a study for that?
No.
Albany certainly has been busy since the blue wave in 2018, passing one disastrous law after another. This blue wave is responsible for the package of criminal justice reforms, including cashless bail. The legalization of marijuana brought forth thousands of illegal smoke shops across our city. And the passing of congestion tax will hit us in 2 months. The attack on property owners, which started with the cancel rent eviction moratorium, paved the way for today's squatters. Everything I just shared are what an average New Yorker is dealing with, complaining about, and why more have left our state than any other. Since so few people vote or pay attention to politics, they don't think this is a Democrat problem or a Republican problem, but rather a New York problem. People have lost faith in our electeds, and I don't blame them. 5 years ago, when my alma mater, Bronx High School Science, was under attack for having too many Asians, I started on the road that led me here today. I co-founded an education advocacy group, Place NYC, that's been fighting to uphold rigorous, high-quality public education and pro-merit admissions to schools. I started Asian Wave Alliance to educate and activate Asian New Yorkers to be more civically and politically engaged, to vote in our best interest and not just vote for the people that look like us. In October, I was chosen by New York Magazine as one of the 49 most powerful people you've never heard of. My story started in 1976 when my family immigrated to New York. I was 8 years old. From not speaking English to attending one of New York's famous specialized high school in 4 years, the struggle was real but fast. The hardship is what made my family strive. After Bronx Science, I got my bachelor's from SUNY Binghamton, my MBA from Boston University on a full scholarship. I had a successful and rewarding career in healthcare and media for 25 years. I'm running for state senate because I have roots here. My parents, my sisters, my cousins, and most importantly, my daughters. New York is my home and my future. I have nowhere to go back to. I want to help bring New York back. Senate District 11 is a winnable seat. Lee Zeldin won here in 2022, and Vicky Palladino won by 20 points in November. The incumbent is Tobianne Stavisky, who has had the seat since 1999, after taking over from her husband. I think it's time for change.
Yes.
With all that's going on, a common sense candidate like me can win. I'm so happy and honored to have everyone here tonight. I need a groundswell of support to win this race. It takes scores of volunteers and a lot of money to reach voters. I'm confident that we can do this. Tonight is just the start. Thank you, everyone.